Yo, so what's up? What's up? You want to know? Today I'm gonna talk about success and what it takes to get success, starting from scratch. Starting from scratch, what it takes to get success. All right, so first thing first is you gotta establish a few things. You gotta establish like two or three different type of resources. What you gotta establish. The second resource is an intelligence resource. You know, you gotta establish those two things first and foremost. Um, and you gotta develop both of them at the same time. Continuously educate yourself on what it is that you're trying to do in life, so that way you can put your efforts in different areas to grow resources from an intellectual standpoint. Secondly, from a financial standpoint, you want to continue to save money and invest your money in different areas that's going to generate more money. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do that. Once you do that, once you do that, you'll grow. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to grow until you do that. And that's just the real. I might have to I might have to change the topic or whatever, man. But hey, tired, y'all. Definitely, definitely tired. It's been a long day. Share though, man. Like we can get rich together. We can be poor together. Yeah, man. We be rich together. We can be poor together, man. And it's really simple, man. Cause a lot of the times, man, people don't really understand that success comes from your ability to be able to generate intelligence and being able to generate financial income. Like yo, real talk, the smartest people, the smartest people don't look smart. Like you gotta develop, you gotta develop one plus one equals two. You gotta develop financial resources. You gotta develop intellectual resources. Brother Grey Wolf, good morning, brother. How you living? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put the people on game. Like, comment, subscribe, and share to the channel. But in any event, I'm trying to break down how you be successful in life, starting from scratch. And the key concept is you have to develop financial resources and you gotta develop intellectual resources. You know what I'm saying? Because the real is you're not gonna be successful if you don't got no money. And you're not gonna keep success or continue to grow if you don't have the intellect to be able to make it grow and grow properly. So it's like this with money. We're gonna start with the financial aspect of it first. The financial aspect of it is this. You get a job, you save up a little bit of money, and at the same time, you start a business. On your off time, you work the business. On your on time, you work your regular job. While you working your regular job, you're taking the money and you allocating it to a savings account that generates 3 to 4% interest on your money. Once you do that, now you establish a savings fund. You know what I'm saying? You wanna get 6 to 12 months of expenses saved up. So if your rent costs, let's say, $1,000, you want to have 12,000 on rent alone saved up, and then your gas bill, electric bill, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So say your gas is 100, so you want to have 1,200. Your electric bill is 100, you want to have another 1,200, so that's 2,400 on 12. So that's 12,024. That's 14.4, 14.4. Hello, brother Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm glad that you seeing me. Likewise, you know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, you know what I'm saying? But that's what you want to do in order to be able to establish your foundation. The second part of it is you want to generate, you want to establish your business so that way you can scale up to the point to where though you don't have to work for anybody. Now, the third part of it is, which can get tricky if you don't know what you're doing, is stock market investing. You want to invest in the stock market, and the reason being is why you want to invest in the stock market is because it's another source of income. It's like being the boss without directly being involved. Um, Boom. Once you get all of that established, you want to at the same time establish your intellectual resources. Intellectual resources is when education in the sense of not necessarily going to school, but learning. Whether it be learning about financial literacy, whether it be learning about bettering the skill that you have that you're trying to flourish in, whatever it is that you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? It's all on you. It's all on you. You know what I'm saying? It's all positivity. You feel me? All positivity. Growth and development, man. You know what I'm saying? You can win or you can lose, man. You can win or you can lose, though. Like real talk, real talk. I've this job. There we go. But like, yeah, though, man. Like I was saying, though, if you want to grow, develop yourself, it's all about putting in the work. All about putting in the work. All about putting in work. Grow every day. You know what I'm saying? Growing ain't about really about nothing. You feel me? But like, listen, it's simple, man. Intellectual understanding, man. When you got an intellectual understanding about knowing what to study and what not to study to enhance your growth, and you know what to study to enhance the skills that you, as far as like with your business, that's how you elevate worth as far as like the